What's up, guys? AC Card Shark back again, back with another episode of eBay unboxings. I have a ton of stuff here, and it's only because it's been over a couple of months, and I lost the charger to my camera, so I couldn't actually make any videos. You saw the Xbox One release video. That was all done via my iPhone because I had no camera to take with me. I finally found the charger, charged it up. Here I am. I just basically piled everything up until I could record it for you guys. So we're going to get started right away because there is a lot of stuff. The first thing I come across is just an envelope here. Everything has been split open to save on time, and of course this one is packaged up, so I need to unpackage it. Let's see here. It's in bubble wrap, so I have to make sure I take that out and get the game out. And then there's also another piece to it right here, so we're gonna split that open here. And I got my scissors. And let's see. Alright, cool. Alright, first one I come across. This is actually a little bit on the rare side as far as the game itself and also the condition it's in. Excuse me. It's a game by Color Dreams for the original NES. The game is called Pest Terminator. As you can see, here's the label there. Pest Terminator. It is one of those blue cartridges made by Color Dreams. The game itself carries a price tag. But the part that I liked about this auction, it was the price I got it for, was the fact that it came with its original box. So as you can see, they flattened it out to keep it in good condition, which I'll just have to put it back together. No big deal there. But let's see if I can sort of get the idea. Obviously I'll do a little bit better job, but that's a really good game to have displayed in the game room. Mainly because it is hard to come by. As far as the game's not hard to come by. It's just it carries a price tag, and the fact that the box came with it is really awesome. So that's the first pick up there. The first unboxing is Pest Terminator, and then let's see, we've got another envelope right here, and again already split open. Now this game takes some explanation. This game came out for the NES. It's really rare to find. I have to believe this is a reproduction card based on the fact that how rare the game is and the price I got it for. I want to say it was less than 20 bucks, and the game has like a 12 out of 12 on the rarity scale. It just doesn't make sense. It has to be a reproduction. I'm sure it's a reproduction, but honestly, those games that carry like huge price tags like that, like Nintendo World Championships or Peekaboo Poker or any of those games, like the Pan Asian games, I don't care if I have reproduction cards and put that in my collection as a reproduction cart. I'm not a rich guy. I can't afford to go out and spend $1,000 on one NES game. So reproduction is fine for me. I've got the game. I've got a cartridge. As long as it has the original artwork, I'm cool with that. But this game is called Rodland. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure about. Like I said, I believe it's a reproduction cart. It is really nice and clean, and your spine is looking good. It does match up all the original artwork. I did do some research on that. It does match up the artwork. Typically, the reproductions will say something on the front label somewhere in like really small print. This one does not say that. Like I said, I'm almost certain this is a reproduction, but I don't care. I have the game in my collection. Like I said, I can't really spend thousands of dollars on those expensive rare titles. So I did pick up Rodland for the NES, and that is number 2. Let's see, third one here. This one comes from Germany. I'm gonna cover up my address here, but as you can see, it comes straight from Germany. So we got some imports coming in and some papers. I don't know, some weird like little paper things. I don't even know what they are. Really strange, but whatever. Let's see. Oh, more papers. All right, I don't really understand what these are, but anyway, they're like playing cards and stuff. It's really weird. But anyway, upon opening it up, it's kind of cool actually. The newspaper is in German. That's really neat. This is one of the PAL games that I was looking for the NES. They actually sealed it in a bag, which is really cool. But this is one of the games for the PAL collection of the NES, and it's one I've been looking for. It's a little harder to come by as far as just finding it at all, because every time you search for it, I always got the results of the Super Nintendo version. This is the NES version, obviously for the PAL region only, but that game is Disney's Aladdin. This is an original, I should say an official release on the Nintendo over in Europe. Spine got a little tear on the spine right there. Not a huge deal, still legible, everything's cool, and the front label just looks gorgeous. But not many people knew this came out for the NES, because for those of us in North America, it came out on the Super Nintendo, and a lot of us love that platformer. I mean, that was, I mean, the Disney platformers back in the day on the Super Nintendo Genesis era in North America were awesome, and so I'm really anxious to try Aladdin for the NES, but I was able to pick that up from Germany, which is awesome. So it's all worldwide at this point. Another envelope right here. Sorry if I'm flying through this, but there is a lot to get to, so I just want to make sure I show you everything in a decent amount of time. Another somewhat decent value on this game, I was able to come across it. It's Koei is the manufacturer, the developer, I should say, on this game, and the Koei games always carry that good price tag. But that game is Gemfire for the NES. There you go, Gemfire for the NES, right there. So that was the next pickup. Yeah, like I said, somewhat hard to come by. Again, at a good price. Let's see, non-NES related. Here we go. Here's a box that's has nothing to do with NES. Again, I open the boxes to save time, and they're still wrapped up inside. I have to open them anyway. These are 2 games I got for the Nintendo Gamecube. 2 games I was looking for. One specifically, I went to the seller specifically for this game, and then he had another game that I wanted. I've always wanted, actually, for the Gamecube, never got. I believe. Okay, the first one is not complete. The second one is. Not really concerned about that, but the game that I always wanted, and he just happened to have, so I got it for, I think, like $5 or $4, was Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. I've always wanted that game. I always loved the simulation games like that, like the Mario Tennis and the Mario Golf and all that stuff. As you can see, artwork is complete. This is the one that is complete with the instructions. Just a collection builder, and one that I actually would play and have fun with. So that was that. And then the game I actually went to him for, again, no instructions, but disc is there, and case is looking good. This is the recommendation of Pixel Sandwich. If you guys listen to the Cynical Pixel show, the podcast from back in the day, which we're still hoping to resurrect, but we can't get our schedules together, he did this for a Retro Rewind, and I had never heard of it. Well, I heard of it, but I never played it. And he said he highly recommended it, so I waited till I found a good price for it. I think it was $5 or less. That game is Wario World, and that's for the Nintendo GameCube. Like I said, it's disc only on the inside, but I'm not concerned about that. It doesn't affect the look on the shelf. You know, there's the spine right there for the shelf and everything, so it's all good. So those are the 2 GameCube games I picked up from that seller. Moving along, I've got some collectibles I picked up. But I have one more box, so to speak, of games that I'm going to show you, and then we will go to the collectible section. Now, this is interesting, actually, because this seller I bought 2 games from, and they're the same game. As weird as that sounds, they're the same game. There's 2 different versions of this game, and I picked them up. The guy was selling both, so I picked them up. First one is the American Video Entertainment. It's those black cartridges. And the game is Impossible Mission 2. So he had this one, and I have a bunch of American Video Entertainment games, so I was like, oh, well, I'll get that version because it'll match on the shelf along with like Wally Bear and the No Gang and all those games. And I bought this one, and then I started looking through his, it came with a Funko Land sleeve, by the way, which I don't know if I'm going to use that, but whatever. And you know, I was looking through the rest of his stuff, and I found out that my app actually has both versions listed of Impossible Mission 2. I was like, well, if they're considering that part of a complete collection, and I can get this for pretty cheap, I might as well pick it up and add it to the collection. So I did, and it's made by Epix, and I guess it's the SEI version, which I guess is the company. It's a little bit beat up, but I've never seen this before. As you can see, it is the same game. Epix, and then SEI is the version that I guess my app talks about it being the SEI version. The back has no list, like nothing at all. I mean, literally no sticker. It doesn't even look like it had a sticker at one point. At one point, it looks like there was maybe like a rental sticker. But and as you can see, it is official because it does say SEI on the bottom there. If it clears up, there you go. So, and you know, made in USA, which I don't even know if this one may have been made overseas. I don't know. I mean, well, it is American Video Entertainment, so who knows? But so I picked it up. I mean, I was like, you know what? I've never seen that. I've seen the American Video version before. I've never seen this version before, and I got it again for like less than $20. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick that up for the collection because it's just something I've never seen. And along with that actually came the instruction booklet, which is also the Epic's SEI version. So I mean that's kind of I've never seen it. I mean, and you guys know for years I've been searching for these games. I would say that that's pretty rare. But again, I don't know. In terms of rarity, I don't know. I just picked it up because it was just something that I wanted to have in my collection. So, that's the game section, I believe. I don't think I have any more. Nope, that's all the games I picked up. Mainly NES, which is awesome. And then I've got 3 collectibles, and then we'll call it a wrap. I'm gonna try to get this done in less than 15 minutes. First one I picked up is a poster for the game room. And again, I busted it open and it's rewrapped in here. So let me try to get that open. Here we go. That's not too bad. So this is a poster I've been wanting. Again, you haven't seen the game room yet, but I do have posters up. Some of the old Nintendo posters that came with games, I do have them hanging. This is one that I've wanted, and for some reason I don't have a copy of this poster. I always thought I did, and I didn't. But it's the Nintendo Game Plan, and that is the poster with Rob the Robot on the bottom here, as you can see. So it has screenshots of all these different games. It has the Nintendo Game Plan. This is one of the original posters that came out back in like '85, I want to say, because I believe these are all the black box games that are posted on this, which they are actually. Those are all the black box games. So if you look, you've got Kung Fu, you've got what else here? Urban Champion, Donkey Kong Jr. Pinball. So pretty much any of the black box games, they're all posted here on all these little screenshots. And I mean, to have Rob the Robot on the poster, freaking awesome. I love this poster. I always thought I had one put away in storage in a box, and I went through all my boxes and I couldn't find it. So I picked one up for I think like $2 on eBay, just to decorate the game room a little bit further. And it's just awesome. I just love it. So that was that. Number 2 of the 3 for collectibles. Came across this guy and just thought it was awesome. It looks, well, it is vintage. I mean, it's like around 1990 or so, and it just would look awesome on my shelves, on my game room shelves up here. I have a bunch of collectibles and stuff, and I kind of want to get into collecting the old vintage like figurines and statues of this. But it's an old like popper of Mario, and as you can see, he has the Tanuki suit on. This figurine, or this figure I should say, like you push it down and it pops up. This came out for the release of Super Mario Brothers 3. So that's why he's got the raccoon suit, or not the Tanuki. I guess that's the raccoon. Whatever it is, that raccoon suit. I'm wrong. I'm tired. And but I got this for like $3, or I think it was like $3 on eBay. And as you can tell just by the face, it looks vintage. And it's in really, really good shape, really awesome. And the fact that it's got the flat bottom, you can just sit it on the shelf and just let him hang out. And for a couple of bucks, I'll buy those all day long. I'm a sucker for collectibles. You guys know me by now. I mean, I do have like a good collection of games, but my collectibles are where it's at. I love the rare, the weird, the off-center stuff that not everyone has. Like if I come across it, I want to pick it up. So I did pick up that little Mario figure just to put up on the shelf there. I've got a couple different Marios up there. A couple that I found recently in stores, and just a couple that, just whatever. I think I have like a little Lego one. But based on that same thing, the off-center collectibles, this is the canister, so to speak, that came in the mail. And this one is really, really awesome. I'm really stoked to have this. It's actually a candy dish, as weird as that is. But it is awesome. It's original. It's from 1989, from the release of Super Mario 2. And it's actually like a little glass canister, like a little candy dish. Like you pull off the lid right there, and you can put candy or whatever in there. But I mean, it's got all the artwork in beautiful, like original condition of Super Mario Brothers 2. It's got all different like screenshots, not screenshots, but like graphics of different things from Mario 2. Some of the enemies are in there, the star, the coin, the bomb, him throwing and picking up the vegetables, and then like the key and the cherries, all that. And it does have the official Nintendo logo there, which is awesome. And this came out back in '89, And the fact that it's that, I shouldn't say old, I mean, I'm older than that, but it is old. For a collectible, it's old, and the fact that it's in that good of a condition means somebody took care of this, and I'm just really happy to have this in my collection. I know it's just going to do nothing but sit on a shelf, but I mean, how awesome is that? As a gamer, I mean, as you're watching this video as a gamer, you know, it's just, when you see something like this, especially when you grew up in the age that I did, and you know, you grew up on the NES and everything, and you see these original graphics again, it's just, it brings you back, and it's just so awesome to have. Like I said, you know, maybe I'll put it on my table here and keep candy in it. I don't know, who knows, but maybe it just may be a shelf thing. But either way, it's just, I am just awesome. It's just awesome to have this, and just, I'm so stoked about it. So so a couple of Mario collectibles there, and you know, the poster and all those games and stuff. I call it pretty successful couple months on eBay. I do have a recent pickups video, I believe, coming soon, and that's about it, I think. So you know, I'm gonna work on it. I'm still working on this game room. I'm working on also getting a better capture device to. I've been trying to capture footage, and it just isn't really working with what I have. So I am in the market to buy a new capture device. That should be in the next month or so, maybe month to 2 months. I should be able to get that and work on doing the capture and the gameplay videos, which I've been promising forever. I just haven't been able to do. So just, you know, stay tuned, guys. Stick with me. I know that my videos are coming a lot few and far between, but you know, between working, I just got switched to night shift at work, so I'm working overnights, and then I've got the baby during the days, and you know, it's really tough to get everything together. So like I said, you know, for you guys who are still with me and still watching, thank you very much for your continued support, and just stick with me. I will be continuing. I'm not stopping this channel anytime soon, and you know, that's about it from here, guys. So you know, again, thank you again for sticking with me. Till next time, guys. AC Card Shark. Take care.